Very nice, very lovely. Very lovely indeed. Welcome. We're going to be getting Venonat today because they're doing a event for it. Oh, excuse me. I talked a whole lot. Now there's a whole bunch of spit in my mouth. I don't want to spit all over the place. That'd be really bad. Anyways, we are here. I haven't gotten the new outbreaks yet. Hang on. That's there. I need to set this to live chat. I wonder if I can just like set it to live chat because like usually I just leave this like the live stream page up before I go to work and stuff. I wonder if I can just like leave it at live chat and then once I get you guys back on my grid, if I can just like do the thing. I don't know. Wait, why is this showing me? I suppose I can get rid of this. I haven't deleted my BRB from the last stream. All right, we are here, and we're gonna. My team is not ready. These are other shiny Pokemon. Hang on. Those are unrelated to the challenge. Our target today is Venonat, because Venonat's in the terrarium, as we can see from this quaint little picture. Shiny Pokemon are more likely to appear in these special mass outbreaks, so have fun catching creepy crawly bug types. Oh, you bet I will. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a plan tonight other than Venonat. Well, except maybe that. Execute can be a good one. Is there a place where... Is this in the cave, or is that just above ground? Oh, I suppose worst case scenario, we can go for those two. Let me see if this is in the cave first, because I don't think any poison types can spawn in the cave. The goal here is a poison type sandwich, just because the only bug type in Kanto that exists in this game and for this challenge is Scyther, and I already have Scyther, so that would be a waste of a bug sandwich. Where are they? Because it said I found them. Are they below me? What in the world? That's so arbitrary. Alright. We are here looking for the boys. Where's my Varoom? Oh, there he is. Now, Venonat has got blue eyes. It's very easy to spot. It's a very good shiny. Kill it. There we go. Yeah, and there's the reason why we're going to be using a poison sandwich as well. There's avoid Galvantula. Because I can get that very easily. In another game. Catch one Pokemon. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, the goal in here is 2. Turn one into Venomoth. Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I was gonna save my Venonat hunt for the Switch 2. Because, like, I'm getting a Switch 2 next week, if you guys didn't know. One of the things I wanted to do in this game on the Switch 2 was hunt Venonat in Tag Tree Thicket and hunt Venomoth in Area 0. But you know, we could hunt something. We could hunt something else when I get my Switch 2. It's all good. I don't mind. to stress test Tag True Thicket in Area 0. We could do Dratini when we get the Switch too. Castle Royale Lake is a very lag heavy area. Starting to go down. I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet. They're supposed to be boosted odds. You've got red eyes. I suppose after we're done looking for our pair of Venonats, we can look for a pair of Grimer. Because I know where Grimer likes to spawn. And I can't really think of another game where we'd have an apt opportunity otherwise. Is it red or pink? I've always assumed it's red, but in this lighting it looks kind of pink. I don't need to question the shiny. The shiny eyes are very blue. I wish these guys weren't all facing away from me. Silly little dudes. Hi, Joltik. You're a big Joltik. Yeah, that one can stay. What the hanging with Nick? I know, right? That's a little weird. Your eyes are red-pink. Look at that one in the Terra lighting. That one's ominous looking. Are you all right? You seem to have a thing next to you. I'm sure he's okay. Are you blue? Is that one blue? No, it isn't. I'm not sure how many I KO'd. I'm pretty sure it's at least 60, though. Okay. Room, stop. Let's get this train a rolling, baby. Some of those. I don't want to use my spices. Man, this sandwich is very bright. It's practically blinding. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you guys like my squad? They were very there. I did not come prepared for this stream at all. Oh, sweet. I didn't even know I had to do that. Alright, Venonat. Ready or not, here I come. I just want one of you to be blue. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. You look like you'd enjoy cherries. Your little fingies. Yeah. Sans slash. So true. I'm surprised we haven't seen a shiny yet. They are insanely boosted. It's very peculiar. Yeah, you know what? I'll fight you. It's all good. Was it you or Aquan soying for Mariomon? That was me soying for Mariomon. Literal slop. That's your opinion. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? It's an Electros. Well, I got nothing for this thing then. I thought... I literally pressed the super effective button thinking it would work. I got nothing for this Electros, actually. Yeah, Terra Ground. It resists fire, and it's super effective on fire. that it? No, it's red. It's really funny how all of these spawn looking away from you. Oh, it doesn't? Dang it. I got my types mixed up then. Ground is still super effective on fire, though. That's why I run ground Alola Slash. What are they all doing spawning over there? Shiny Alien whilst watching you, how you doing? I'm doing very good. Well, maybe not now. There's not a shiny on screen. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm this guy. I just want a blue-eyed whatever this creature is. I bet it's this one. No, it's not. Because, like, I want to get this thing fast, because there's a sandwich going, and I want to also try for Grimer. Magnemite, what are you doing down here? Okay. Oh yeah, right, there's an NPC there. I forgot. Blue. That's a normal Electros. That's not the Terra one. Oh hey. There we go. There we go. I like how the trainer is invisible. Yeah, the bug sandwich would spawn Galvantula. Nature guess docile? I've never really done nature guesses. I feel like there is not really that much point to them. Oh hey, you're evolving! No, you're not. I decide against that. Hi, Fred. Very adorable. Natural Timid goes crazy. Watch this thing have 0 attack. Okay, can't have them all, I guess. 30 attack, though, goes crazy. 30 special attack, I mean. Alright, we just need one more. I don't even know if I have any rare candies. I very rarely have rare candies in this save file anymore. I don't do enough raids. Whoopsie. Are you blue? No, you're not. Red. I have like 400 rare candies. I haven't done the Garchomp raid whatsoever. I was just not interested in it. Because just like, it's just a Garchomp. Like, what exactly is special about the Garchomp other than the fact that it has a mark that, like, 50 other Pokemon have by this point? And other than the fact that it has perfect IVs. It's just not interesting. Seven stars used to be interesting because like it was really hard to get the starters, but now it's just dragon, and then another dragon, and then Godzilla. I suppose Blissey raids are active right now. We could just like do a quick Blissey raid because that's supposed to drop like 1,000,000 rare candies, right? Cynthia's mon? Yeah, but I'll just boot up BDSP and fight Cynthia there. You don't use Herba Mystica? Yes, this is. I am using Herbas right now. I just stockpiled them from ages ago. It just doesn't seem like it because we've only seen one shiny. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna read that out loud. I try to maintain the PG-13 facade. Sometimes I break it, but like not to low hanging fruit like that. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy how every single one of them faces away from me, and it takes an eternity for them to turn around. Found 3 of them in less than an hour with no sandwich. You just got shiny Zygarde? Holy cow. That's a crazy one. Holy smokes. GG's. Well, I'm glad I could be your good luck shiny charm. I think it would have to be Swoosh. That's the only game you could really actively hunt Zygarde without mods. Yeah. You! Come here! Alright, there we go. We're done with this line. Why don't you fight that trainer? You know, that's a real good question. I think a better question is why don't I let this Esper evolve? No, you're not evolving. You stop that. Alright, let's go for Grimer right now. But first, well, this thing doesn't have a mark right off the bat, I already know. It's adamant. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I think I'm gonna make the timid one the Venomoth. What are this thing's stats? Not that much better, honestly. Alright, let's go for Grimer now. I know where Grimer lives. Grimer lives right here. Tarantula in the desert is really funny. Oh wait, shoot. Maybe this isn't the best spot. I just remembered that Varoom can also spawn. Well, not seeing a whole lot of Varoom. Unless they're all behind me. Are there a bunch of cars behind me? No, it's just a bunch of sludge. This one should be nice and easy though. I think I'd be able to tell a green Grimer from the grass. That's a Varoom. Sometimes they can be Ditto. I don't think a Ditto's gonna spawn. I got a Poison Sandwich. How much time I got left? 15 minutes? We could get one probably. Worst case scenario, we have to drop another sandwich. Speaking of which, Scarlet Violet, I forget what game I'm playing. Hopefully the Switch 2 version doesn't crash every few hours or so. It's really weird that music fades out when you get close to the lighthouse. I wonder what the decision behind that was. It's a very odd choice. Zygarde's hasty? You make it adamant. That's arguably the best nature for it. Because, like, its speed isn't all that great. Oh, town reset's a thing. I forgot. We're so close to there. Is that a shiny Varoom? No, it's not. It's just lighting. Dramatic. Yes! The dramatic lighthouse. Hello, Grimer. One of you can be green and I wouldn't bat an eye. You think if I caught an Alolan Grimer, you think I could fool the audience into saying, yeah, that's a shiny Grimer? Because, like, that Grimer, Alola Grimer's green by default. Its shiny is purple. What level is this thing? Grimer evolves at like 42, right? We're all thick here. Well, I just want to get one, because like there's no way I could pass an Alola Muck as a shiny Muck. That one's way too obvious. Yeah, Zygarde's whole shtick in DAs is just it spams 1,000 arrows. That's it. That's the whole gimmick. It spends the entire fight spamming 1,000 arrows and then transforms. It's a notorious raid boss. Minutes. In the world? Those aren't poison types. Those are just gross normal types. I don't want any of those. Yeah, the Lunala hunt was crazy. I was there for some of them. So I mean, I hope it gives me shiny luck. Thank you very much. How quaint. Is that a shiny room? No, it's just the lighting. Does the fan prefer? I'm on Team Lunala. I used to be on Team Solgaleo, but then I was like, Lunala's cooler, honestly. I liked Solgaleo before I realized it was just a copy of Metagross, and then I switched to Team Lunala. And they should have made it a fire and steel type. I know that would have ruined the whole... The trio is a psychic type. The trio are all psychic types, but, like, I don't think anybody really cares. They could have made it fire steel. Nobody would have batted an eye. No. That did not even hit me. You cannot say... That Varoom was on something. Does it get fire moves? It gets Flare Blitz. I think that's it. I think it also gets Flame Charge. Sunsteel Strike. Sunsteel Strike is a steel type move. I'm pretty sure I have a Solgaleo in this save file. We can look at what fire moves it gets. I just want to find Grimer first, hopefully, probably. There's 8 minutes left. But I know for a fact it gets Flare Blitz. Gross normal types. Don't want those. It's my favorite Mega. Ampharos. Mostly because Ampharos is one of my favorite Pokemon. Come on, Grimer. Be green. Or you be gold. You're not gold. You're silver. This is, I gotta know. I have to check them. Shiny Mega Gengar goes crazy. I love Shiny Mega Gengar. Dare I say, they should have made its shiny form white. The regular Gengar, I mean, not the shiny Mega. Mega Torterra. I would love it if they gave Torterra Mega Evolution. It would go crazy. How much time's left? 5 minutes. Come on, I can feel it. I haven't given up yet because I can feel it. I can feel it in my gut that one of these Grimer is going to be green. Either that or it's the sludge. The Grimer juice. Grape flavor. Heliolisk is based off of a solar panel. That's why it turns into the dish thing. Listen, I'm just saying, if they could change Combusken shiny for the Switch era, they could just as easily change Gengar shiny for the Switch era. Or the Switch 2 era. We're kind of done with the Switch by this point. It's got a week left. For now, I mean, we need to see how successful the Switch 2 is going to be, and if developers are going to jump onto that bandwagon immediately. They changed Combusken shiny? Yes. It was very desaturated in the 3DS era, and then they made the reds more vibrant in the Switch era. Come on, Grimer. Come on, Grimer. We just start despawning them like one at a time. Grimer Toxin, excellent. I'm glad we have this in our pocket now. they're gonna see you some other stream. You have a good one now. I'll just continue searching for sludge. It's different. What do you... You good? You alright? Kill that one. Kill that one. Kill that one. I'm just gonna leave him here. He's just gonna stay there, isn't he? Very interesting. Good luck finding Green Grimer. Thank you very much. You have a good one. Although I'm not gonna lie, the sandwich got 2 minutes. I don't think it's happening. The feeling in the gut's gone. Come on, come on. You know you want it. Cool rock. Flaffy! Hi, Flaffy. Seconds. Come on, Grimer. You want to be in the dirty 30. I know you want it. Vroom. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. So Solgaleo. Wherever he is, I need to find him. There he is. Solgaleo's level up moves. Gets Flare Blitz. Just Flare Blitz on level up, okay. And obviously Terra Blast. Fire Spin, Flame Charge, Sunny Day, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Flare Blitz, and Heat Crash. Heat Crash goes kind of nuts on Solgaleo. I don't know how much it weighs off the top of my head, but I think it's a lot. Alright. That one's not the Venomoth one. This one's the Venomoth one. I say we use one more sandwich, and then oh yeah, I got rare candies. Let's use one more poison sandwich. Try and get Grimer. Let's learn Air Slash, sure. Get rid of Leech Life. Cool stats. Hang on, we gotta check all these, cause like you know how they be. more sandwich. Boom, boom, boom. Let's use sweet and sour. I'm assuming that'll work. I don't know, sometimes the Herba Mystica combos just don't work, and it's very odd. Big thing I want is just Encounter and Sparkling Power. I don't really care about Tidal Power that much. Doesn't that look appetizing? All those green peppers. Missed the top bread? I know. Oh, well, that's not what I want at all. You know, I kind of want to know what my outbreak today is in BDSP. I brought it up earlier, but like I'm genuinely curious. I want to see. I want to wait through the 2 minutes it takes to get to the title screen. I want to see it. Then we can go back to Violet if it's not something cool. Because like the main goal was Venonat, and we got that. Grimer was just a bonus if it happened, and it didn't. Alright, what's my outbreak today? Is it something cool, or is it something lame? It's something lame! Hell no, get that out of there. Why does it sound like the dice are rolling for the outbreak generation? It'd be like that. Yeah, it's Spinda. Spinda's cool. But like not for what I'm doing. I'm looking for Kanto Pokemon. I'm not looking for Spinda. Not to mention it's Spinda that I catch in this game are stuck in that game. They can't leave. Does Spinda have any niche in Diamond and Pearl meta? What the? When? When did it turn daytime? It was not daytime when I closed the game. This game's weird. This game's weird, man. Pokemon's a weird series. Okay, let's just sweet and salty. Hello, daytime. My good putty friend, old pal. Hopefully this doesn't make Grimer too impossible to spot. What's it doing? What are these things doing? These things are kind of volatile. Why is the bread blue? You see, we used some... I don't know. I don't know why it's blue. Don't eat that? Well, I've got some terrible news for you. We're putting that shit in all our mouths. Well, clearly it was yummy. There we go. Final sandwich. I've always been blue. That's silver. That thing's silver. Silver's is kind of blue. Silver's a little blue, if you think about it. Come on, Grimer. What are your guys' thoughts on Grimer? I never really think about Grimer that much. It's just kind of. I mean, it looks friendly. That's about it, really. Idea new bombs here. Yeah, I can give you those things. Maybe tomorrow though. I'm gonna head to bed after I'm done with this sandwich. Hey. Hey. Yeah, best I can give you right now is Mariomon. Cease. Cease. Function. Some of the lighting really does make these look gold. Wait, why is this one blue? You guys are seeing this, right? Or is this the shiny? Oh, okay. That's very subtle. Good lord, I wonder how many I zipped past. Oh, that's not very cool of you. Like you guys are seeing this, right? Like this is blue, not green. But I'm still gonna throw a dusk ball at it. All right, I'm gonna do a nature guess and be cool. I'm gonna say this one's lonely nature. When two of these Pokemon's bodies are combined together, new poisons are created. Okay, interesting. Well, look green in there. Sassy. Of course this thing is sassy. It looks green in the menu. It just looks blue in the map. I hate you. It's very odd. Alright, well we need to look for one more. I shouldn't be too hard, I mean... We just need to look for a blue one. For a second I thought it was just the shadow. Okay. I'm pretty sure Grimer and Muck are pretty slow Pokemon. Or at the very least you want them to be slow. Speaking of which, you can stay poisoned. I trust in the ability to run from these. Or if I keep a poison Pokemon at the front of the party, it will attract the blue one. God, now it's bugging me. Because, like, I was looking for a green one, but no, it was just blue the entire time. I genuinely wonder how many I zipped past earlier. It's purple. Hey guys. How much time we got left? Yeah, but that didn't take very long at all. We could get another one. Hopefully. Is there one in the shadow of this tree? No, I don't, unfortunately. I'm safe this time. Oh boy. I like the sound of that. Yeah, let's do a quick one of those. Oh, Smeargle's. Nope, no, it wasn't. I thought he was stuck again. For a second, I thought he just went into the building. Very Orpal. Silver. Purple. Purple. That's not a shiny. That's not a shiny. You can't fool me. That's just really high up. Oh, sun's about to set. Awesome. Even though it just turned daytime not too long ago. Apparently. Come on, one of you be the color that's different. That's lighting? Yeah, that was just lighting. I got worked up over nothing. Sound design. And I did not expect Grimer to be this difficult of a hunt. I thought it would just be a one and done. This thing's not showing up, though. Or I'm just impatient. No, it's been 45 minutes. We should have at least seen another one by now. Hopefully. If I didn't confuse it for being blue or green or whatever the color it was, I don't know. Come on, Grammar. Come on, Grammar. If we do this. Well, that one just completely vanished behind that tree. Should be able to spot one. What? Why do you get scared? Why did he get scared? There was nothing around here. I like the shadow rendering, and that's something I've never noticed in this game. And what shadow is this? This shadow makes no sense. It looks different. Now I'm just second guessing myself at this point. Let's go for coughing instead. I'm not really trustworthy of this hunt anymore. Not gonna lie, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. We can get another Grimer some other time. This one I know for a fact is different because the body changes and the smoke is different. Also, let me get my Psyduck, because I know these things can explode. Speaking of which... Come on, coughing. This one's way more obvious than Grimer. Thought they were almost the same color. Yeah! That's why I got confused for a hot second. Is this a shiny Glimmet? I should get out of the crystal pool. I'm regretting my decision to just stay right here. Surely no poison types spawn down here, right? Other than coughing? Well, that's not even a poison type at all. That's a Duskull. Okay, so the answer is no. So we have to juggle Glimmet spawns as well. The smoke does change on this, right? Because I know the body changes. Where's coughing? There he is. Yeah, it turns pink. That's mainly what I'm looking for out of this. So like the moment you see pink puffs, that's it. Yellow, yellow, yellow. It's terrifying when you hear the Pokemon cry and there's nothing in front of you. Cause like, oh man, are they spawning behind me and I just have no idea? nothing. Don't you want to be shiny? If you are shiny, I'm gonna turn you into a Weezing, and Weezing's cool. Like, pretty please, man. I don't like begging that much, but you know, we had to deal with Grimer, and that one's not as obvious as this one. Like, genuinely, on paper it would be, but in this game, oh hell nah. I don't think it's gonna happen. Unfortunate. Game being toxic by not giving me a poison type shiny is so true. Okay. Any last minute ones? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight. We found 3, 2 of which were in the event. One of them wasn't, which also wasn't criminally subtle. Like, for real, I want to get a good look at this thing again in the field. Yeah, you cannot look at this thing and tell me that this is green. Well, I guess in this lighting it kind of is, but in the other lighting, what is going on there? Hang on. Stay right there. Stay right there. What is this? You guys see that? Alright, well. That's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. The next stream that we do of this challenge is probably gonna be on the Switch too, so we're probably gonna be right back in this game. Probably hunting for Dratini. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I'm gonna go to bed now.